Welcome back to Trade Wins, Sorcerian. We're going to go back to scenario number 1, and now we're going to do the Lost Talisman. The leaves have fallen from the trees in the city of Pentawa, and there is snow on the bare branches. The capital suffers in the grip of winter, but elsewhere in the world it is summer. In frozen Pentawa, people are beginning to whisper, perhaps something has happened to the talisman. Meanwhile, it grows colder. The talisman of which they speak is a magic stone with the power to control nature. Even locked inside the golden pedestal which controls its power, it has created a dense forest all around itself. Rumor has it that an evil magician, Destru, and a band of his malicious followers have come to live in the Talisman Forest, perhaps with the intent of controlling the magic stone for their own purposes. The king sends a scouting party to the Talisman Forest to investigate. They arrive to find everything seemingly normal, but as they are leaving, a tree springs up before them and grows with incredible speed until they can no longer see its tip against the sky. It's evident that someone or something in the forest is tampering with the balance of nature. Suddenly afraid, the party hurries to the pedestal where the talisman is kept and finds it empty. You didn't check there in the first place? The whisper of perhaps something happened to the talisman didn't clue you off? The goal. The talisman, a magic stone with the power to control the forces of nature, has been removed from its rightful place in the center of a great forest, and is being turned against the city of Pentawa. It may be the doing of Destru, an evil magician, and his followers. Find the talisman. Return the golden pedestal before Destru uses his power to destroy Pentawa and conquer the world. Alright, so this mission is actually one I got stuck on. Oops, I don't actually need to use that, so let's... Now, what you see me doing, it doesn't really matter here, but later on I will actually need to kill enough ogres to get the experience drop. Not because I need the experience that badly, but that's how you progress in the story. I like to check corners for herbs. You hear a voice from above. Welcome, brave one. I am the god who protects these woods. I have come to ask you to undertake a quest for me, because, I'm completely incapable of protecting it. My sacred talisman has been stolen by a band of evil magicians. The talisman has the power to control the forces of nature. I don't know why nobody tried this before. And the magicians plan to use it to conquer the world. I need you to find the talisman, then set it into this golden pedestal, and throw it into the swamp. Only then will it be safe from its power. You have found the golden pedestal. Only the golden pedestal can contain the talisman's power, so you must not take the talisman until you have the pedestal. First, find Destru, the leader of the magicians, and take his diamond staff from him. You'll see many doors around here with diamonds on them. The diamond staff is the only thing that can open those doors. However, Destru is very powerful. You must be strong to challenge him. Yeah, even though he hands you the golden pedestal, he says, don't try to get the talisman without the pedestal. No, there's a reason for that, and you'll see. In the meantime, we've gotta kill things here. Now, the flame spell, basic wooden cane flame spell is free, but it skips every tile, so it can't hit everything. But it is free. The death arrow going to the right doesn't skip any tiles because it has a triple range. You receive the emerald ring. Now, when you unlock the flame spell on your own through your enchantments, it is a little different. It's kind of more like the death arrow. You receive the jar of sap. You see a statue. One of its arms looks different from the rest of it. Stone trap. The arm of the statue begins to move. You find the verbena. I'm not going to go in that way just yet. But you know what? I'll save. Now I'll go in. Welcome to my temple, brave and foolish adventurer. I am Destru, founder of the magical sect that controls the talisman. You will die now, but your death will be a sacrifice to my cause. Alright, see that bird on top? So pretty much, I believe he tells you where he's going to appear. Now, well, you'll see me hop. That's because it nicely lines up your characters. Destru is dead. You take the diamond staff from his hand. And if I run at the speed of healing, I could turn on my crystal ring and just start healing, but it doesn't really matter that much. Now if you move, it stops. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Now there's no way to make any one character cast spells short of unequipping them. So you notice that Glimmin, she really needed those extra hit points because she got wrecked. The door's closed tight. That sound means he's resistant to my magic. When you raise up the diamond staff, the door opens as if by magic. There's nothing here right now, and it's gonna be stupid. But well, I'll have to come back there later. The door does not open. Fine. All of these doors didn't open the first time I went through. When you insert the emerald ring into the keyhole, the door opens. Yeah, I should have checked it out twice. And this is what you need the sap for. You see a man sitting with his eyes closed. He appears to be asleep, but if you don't wake him up, you can't fight the secret boss. Strange noises are coming from the pillars on either side of him. You place the jar of sap. When you open the jar, a strong odor fills the room. The man begins to moan. The strange noise from the pillar ceases. So, are you the one who disturbed my meditation? You are a fool. I was holding a barrier around the talisman. Because of you, the barrier has fallen. Alright, well, I'll see you later, fool. Actually, let's check the corner real fast. Okay. A huge stone wall completely blocks your way. There appears to be some sand at the base of the wall. When you push on the door, some sand comes out. When you push on the doors again, sand pours out like a waterfall. You see a faint light coming from the other side. Snow. Darn it! Alright, whatever. Who are you, and how did you get through that door? I've been in here a long time, and that door never opened for me. I'm Ria. I was the keeper of the talisman in the forest up above. When Destru stole the talisman from me, I was ashamed. So I came down here to hide from the forest god. The forest god spoke to me about the talisman. He told me to throw it away. Do you need any help? Is there anything I can do for you? Well, there's something I want to ask of you, a favor. My uncle is being held prisoner in the house on the hill. He tried to recover the talisman and was caught by the magicians. I'm worried about him. Will you try to convince him to escape and go back to town? If it's really important to you, I'll try to do it. You can't go in this way. It's a one-way thing because of trap. That's the room with the ceiling trap. Don't go in there. I said darn it because I was looking for the mini-boss. Alright, so, yeah, this is gonna be silly. The rope appears to lead up out of the well. You can see the sky far above. Nothing down here right now. Let's climb the rope. And as you begin to climb up the rope and out of the well, the gold pedestal falls back down into the water. You go back down into the well to find the golden pedestal. You search the bottom of the well, but you cannot find the pedestal. You see a set of wet footprints leading off to the left. You have found a hidden door. The footprints lead inside. You see a set of footprints leading way to the right. And here we go. That was the whole point of this. Now, that being said, I can't get out. Alright, this is the boss. I don't think magic ever works on any boss. Now, unlike most games, you can just walk away, but I'm trying to get him messed up on the stairs. There we go. I could just stay in one place, but it's kind of more interesting to do it this way. Because it's completely bonkers. Don't forget that my magic button also heals. Alright, just get over here. You want a battle and gain 500 experience. Killing them doesn't do any good unless I kill an entire squad to get the XP. So it's a win everything or get nothing. When you listen at the door, you hear a sound like a man moaning. You hurl yourself at the door. BAM! Oh yeah! Who are you? I came from Rhea. She wants you to go back to town now. Thanks, but I'm not going back to town just yet. Tell Rhea I must get the talisman. When I have it, the world will be mine. Mwahaha! This is where you throw it away. This is a bottom of the swamp. If you fall in, you'll be lost forever. Well, let's find out what happens if you fall in. Actually, nothing happens. See, there's an invisible wall. I just saved, I guess to be more... to make it seem more believable. And this just leads to the room with the trap. I knew it was going to, because that's the only last room I needed to check. Stop! Who are you? What is your business here? We are humble servants, come to make an offering to our founder. Ah, you're a follower of Destru? In that case, you may go in. He knows this is not real. So let's check out our hit points. Finish healing up. Now we'll actually do a real save. Because the ceiling is falling down on you. From the other side of the door, you hear the guard laughing. Fool, did you think I wouldn't know you're here looking for the talisman? You'll never find it now because you're going to die in there. And then we're going to let the ceiling fall on us, and it doesn't actually do that much damage. I mean, it does enough that it was close to killing Glimmin, but I mean, that's just because I was walking around. I'm glad you're safe. A moment longer, you'd be dead. I talked with your uncle, but I couldn't get him to leave. He refused to give up his chance at recovering the talisman. I see. He's been brought down here, do you know? I saw him just a while ago. He's a prisoner in one of the lower levels. They plan to kill him. That's terrible! We must rescue him right away! Wait, hear me out. There's more you need to know. I saw a soldier drop a key in the room next to the ceiling trap. It might be the key to the dungeon. Did you get the cell door open? If you can open it, I'll let him out. Please hurry. I know they're going to kill him soon. So now I gotta walk all the way back there. Not a big deal. Still gotta do it. No! You found the dungeon key. And try using the dungeon key. Then you raise the diamond staff. The door opens easily. So, we meet again. As you can see, they caught me. I feel rather foolish. By the way, I have the key to the talisman room now, you know. I took it from one of the guards while he was distracted. Here's a shrine key taken from the man's clothes. I'm afraid to go to the talisman room alone. Will you go with me? You know, I've been ordered by the forest god to throw the talisman away. Are you insane? Throw it away. You don't know what you're saying. And if I enchanted the blue ball a certain way, I could get the exit spell. Let me see what my notes said. Let's see here. Oh, no, the diamond staff. Yeah, the diamond staff I get from here. If I give it, Mercury, I can make it have the exit spell. That would allow you to leave the area with the talisman, because I don't think they allow you to leave with the talisman. AFK anyways, real fast. Alright, back. Hold on again. Okay, back again. Look who's back. You place the dungeon key. You take the dungeon key. You place the gold pedestal. So that's basically all you can do is swap them in and out. You have anything to say about this? Now there shouldn't be anything in here. Yeah, the sand poured out. Now I just gotta figure out where to go from here. Let's try to the left of where I fought Destru. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, alright. It appears to be the talisman which the forest god spoke. To receive the talisman, you set it carefully into the pedestal. Now the ring I got from the giants was to open one of the doors. So let's talk to the god. If I can get through the door. Hi god, how are you doing? Alright, you got nothing to say. And if I try to leave, if I remember right, I can't leave. As you try to leave the forest, you hear the voice of the forest god. Traveler, do not take the talisman! Throw it into the swamp now! There's a bear in front of you. You can feel it, but you can't. So yeah, that's why you need the exit spell if you want to take the talisman with you. I don't think it's anything powerful, if I remember right. I think it's just another object you sell for 5 gold. Do you have anything to tell me? That stone! Give me that stone! I'm going to become king of the world! The key looks bigger than I remember. Right, at this point I'm actually carrying the talisman without the gold pedestal. You know what? Let's try this. Let's actually try that. I'm assuming I just need the pedestal for when I collect the talisman. And I'm assuming that if I were to throw the talisman away, I'd lose the gold pedestal at the same time. So with the dungeon key in hand, I probably won't lose it. So let's chuck it in. This is the bottom of the swamp. If you fall in, you'll be lost forever. Okay, it doesn't like that, so yeah, I guess I do need them. Which way does it? Forget which. No, I don't even need to talk to Destru. I don't know why I'm heading back there. That's not Destru. I'm talking to Uncle, whatever his name was. We just call him Mad Uncle. As you throw the gold pedestal and talisman into the swamp, you hear the god's voice. Well done, brave one. I grant you the blessing of the forest spirits. You gained 500 XP. Alright, after the main mission is complete, find the fog robe at the bottom of the well. I need to talk to Rhea anyways. You have defeated Destru and achieved your goal. I'm very happy for you. I'm sure the Forest God is happy too. Now it's time for me to return to Pentawa with my uncle. Perhaps we will see each other sometime. Until then, take care. And let's try talking to the uncle real fast. No, he's not even here. Let's see if the Forest God has anything else to say. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Alright, the only reason I did that was because, you know, this, like, things like Shrine Key, you would think, like, oh, I wonder if I can carry that. No, I just did that. Also, the ring, staff, and robe are pretty obvious. The ring has 6 moon, that's magic resistance. The staff has gas cloud, 5 mercury, 2 sun. Fog robe has 3 mercury, 4 moon for fog bank. Let's see here, fog bank summons a fog to protect you from earth and fire monsters. So anyways, this was the reason why I didn't make... See, this was the reason why I took Glimmin's cane and took the useful flame away and replaced it with the questionable negate. Because I knew I was going to be replacing a robe pretty soon. Like, I could give it to Sorella. I could. In fact, I might. Let me think here. So let's see here. Let's say Sorella, you can take the diamond staff, and you will lose your robes, and you can have a fog robe. Now you have a unique item. As for the emerald ring, I mean, I do like. I like the heal spell. But I'm gonna go ahead and just replace it with the emerald ring for the 6 magic resistance. I can get healed with Jupiter and Sun, which is not what this is. But if I get Mars, Jupiter, Moon, and Sun together, I can turn the emerald ring into getting add to life. So let's go ahead and do that, because I don't want to replace the blue ball. That being said, I can always use these 2 slots to carry the rings, so it's not like I'll never get another ring back. So by controlling which slots I fill in, I can control who exactly gets what. So like, I gave her the staff, and then I gave her the robe and the ring. Normally you would never be able to do that. You would have to give Sorella 2 things, Glimmin could get 1. That's another benefit of filling them up with gear. And until I divide or sell the shrine key, I can continue to do this stuff right here. Alright, so as far as my gold is concerned, I'm doing pretty well. Now, Glimmin was still in the party because she actually had a full set of gear. The emerald ring, the fog robe, and her modified staff, so she didn't actually get her nursing bonus. Which is unfortunate for me, because she's the one I actually want to get most stat gains. Aside from Bobo, I guess I do need Bobo to get 25 vitality. But Glimmin, I really need to get up there in Karma. Alright, so let's tinker a bit with... the new items I get and see what I can learn from them. I'll show you first what they're like. Could have appraised it earlier, but that's fine. That gives me 5 intelligence and 2... let's see here. This gives me 5 intelligence and 2 vitality. And it can cast fog cloud, so let's try it out. Oops. Fog robe will give me 3 intelligence and 4 magic resistance. Fog bank is a spell. Emerald ring, 6 magic resistance and no spell. So let's try toxic cloud or whatever it was. Gas cloud. Very cheap in mana usage. Not bad. Next up, Fog Bank, the default spell to the Fog Robe. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to achieve. I guess they don't hurt me. They get blinded, I don't know. Alright, so at this point, let's tinker around with these items and see what I can unlock. Diamond Staff plus Mars creates still air. Fog Robe plus Mars creates corrosion. This will hurt me corrosion. Oh, it bounces back and forth. That's actually pretty cool. How much mana does it use? Not much. I like it. Corrosion seems like a good spell. Now let's try Still Air. Probably doesn't do much to these guys. Let's try it on birds. Pretty cool. How much mana does it use? Alright, it's very little. I assume it freezes them forever. They don't seem to do damage to me as I walk past. I like it. I mean, I don't know if I ever really use it, but I like it. Like I said earlier, Diamond Staff plus Mercury will create Exit. Emerald Ring plus Mercury creates Fog Bank, and from there, if you take your lesson from the Fog Robe, you should be able to get Corrosion. Let's try to place a Saturn on. Now remember, you don't always get exactly the thing you're trying to put on it. There is a pattern to it, but let's just look at it and see what happens. So this started with 6 moon and nothing else. When I applied Mercury to it, I got 1 Mercury and 1 Mercury and 6 moon. Then when I applied Saturn to it, I lost 2 moon, but I got 2 Mercury and 1 Saturn. So there was a gain here, a gain of +1. However, I mean, the spell here is going to be Corrosion, which is going to be better than Fog Bank. So that's something to consider. Let me write that in my notes. Diamond Staff plus Jupiter makes Pulse Stop, which stops the hearts of Earth monsters. It sounds cool as a spell, but I'm pretty sure it's not. You gotta remember that there's so many different spells, and they all more or less are just repeats of each other. But I think they had to do it this way so that your god combinations have something different in them. So I think that was their way of handling that. And I do kind of like that. I just wish that the god enchantments weren't so strange. Diamond Staff plus Moon creates Firefox. Summons a fire spirit to destroy earth, water, and air monsters. Alright, that's Firefox. A little awkward, but it might be useful for hitting enemies that are hard to hit, such as the spider thing. That being said, most bosses, as I pointed out, are immune to magic. If I'm running forward, it does that. It's kind of funny. This one also has the property of piercing enemies, so once it hits an enemy, it still keeps going. A lot of spells do that though, so that's not particularly unique. Alright, this one seems like a new one. I got Pulse Stop from the Diamond Ring when I added Venus. We already covered that, so I won't show you more duplicates. I probably won't show you every single spell. They're all the same. That's the disappointing thing about the magic system of the game. It's way too complex to make, and it's just not as much benefit as you would have hoped. Alright, but we will check out Lightning. In fact, why don't I go and just show you Pulse Stop? It'll probably be just as disappointing as I expect it to be. Alright, here's post-op. So it's a swirly... How's that for mana? 7. I mean, it hits things, but so could a flame bolt. A fog robe. What was this again? Lightning. This is lightning. Is it? No, it's Emerald Ring. That's lightning. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Let's get our mana back. And 4 mana. 4 mana to do that. Not bad. That's not the first spell I've picked up that does that effect. That is worth thinking about, especially for fighting aerial creatures and so forth. Emerald Ring plus Saturn makes deluge. I'm sorry, don't know how to say that. To begin with, this is Corrosion. And this is Deluge. Okay, it's like Toxic Cloud, essentially. How does it do for mana? About the same, 4 mana-ish. Alright. Okay, for Sorella, let's do this. Let's go ahead and unlock the spell. Gas Cloud. And then let's beef up that Sun to 3. And then let's add on some easy Saturn. Sorry. Saturn as an item gives karma, but doesn't really do much for you otherwise. Alright, that was 93 before, yeah. Okay, so that should be the max enchantment I can do for that. And this is what it looks like now. Now Glemin, let's see here, I like Corrosion, so let's work with Corrosion somehow. Looks like all I really need to do is just tack on 3 Saturn and I'm good. For the Emerald Ring, not that I really need to be doing this. Like, you don't actually need to be doing all of this to beat the game. But for the Emerald Ring, I'm going to go ahead and max it out. I'm going to give it Venus, so I can cast Lightning. This is essentially where all your money goes. Alright, now let's collect our levels. Yeah, she's got a whole level on her, thanks to just the small amount of karma difference. I think Avdeling had like a 3 karma lead or something, I don't know. Or Avdeling had quite the karma lead, and Sorella's been working towards it ever since we've been playing as a fabric maker. I don't think she's really changed out of it. So let's see, it's 4 years of adventuring, and then maybe 2 years of training. That's 6 years. So 6 points of karma across 6 years has led to that kind of difference. Avdeling is almost to her 200 MP. I should be okay because I have 6 more years, essentially. I think maybe like 8 for Bobo, 6 for the humans, and then 5 for the elf before they get into old age. That's when I need to really start worrying about it. But if I can get them that last level, or if I can get Avdeling the last level, I will suicide the heroes, let them rot for a while, and then resurrect them. And after that, they will have the unusual quality of being immortal, which will be amazing. I've never done that before. Alright, thank you very much for watching Tran win Sorcerian. I'll see you next time.